So OpenAI just released its most groundbreaking features yet for developers. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can first access the OpenAI workflow builders and some of the features I've tested in the last few hours, and basically just show you some things that, yeah, like you ordinarily don't have to go look for yourself. So first thing you should know is this specific feature is not available on the native ChatGPT platform. That is, like, if you go to the ChatGPT that everybody uses, you won't find the agent builder there, which is a mistake I think most people are currently making. You have to go to platform.openai.com. That's where you're going to see the agent builder or the agent kit feature for OpenAI. So in this video, I'm just going to show you how to find your way around it, and I'll drop the link to this specific page in the description of this video. So let's just go around and check out some features. First thing first, I already built a sample agent, an MCP. So basically what I did was to connect it to my Gmail to just send me to be able to interact with my Gmail and then just get a summary of my emails every day. And there are more features that you can basically explore in the agent builder platform. First thing you want to do when you sign up or when you come to ChatGPT, you're going to see the option to view dashboard. And when you click on dashboard, that's when you see all of the different options to create. And since it's for developers, basically, I think it makes sense to not put some of these technical features on the ChatGPT platform. So, and you just have to come to agent builder. This is a sample agent I built. And if you've not built anything before, your dashboard is going to look like this. Okay, I'm just going to delete this. So if you've not built anything before, your dashboard is going to look like this, and you're going to see different templates, right? So you can basically start out by testing some of these templates, checking out how it works, and checking out how the platform is structured before you eventually build your own. So yeah, so you can try out one of these templates, check out how it works, test it out, go to preview. And in preview, you'll be able to test out your workflow before you publish. Another awesome feature is you can actually export your workflow as a code, which I think is really amazing. You can connect your workflow to another application. You can add the domain to use ChatKit. Like, this is really amazing. It's like bringing the functionality to build application into OpenAI platform. And yeah, so I see a lot of awesome use cases here. You can connect your app and all that. So I'm just going to show you some of the features they have and what you can do. So I built these agents. Every agent, of course, there should be a trigger for a workflow, and then you can import the agent node and you can connect your MCP. So basically right now, MCP basically functions the same way for every other workflow automation platforms, right? So you just have to drag and connect them. But one thing you should know is you can't connect MCPs on this platform the way you make connector on ChatGPT. So, you know, ChatGPT has the functionalities where you can basically have a connector, chat with an app and all that. That is not the same way here. Here you have to actually connect using an API. So you have to get an access token to connect with your Gmail or whatever application you want to use. And they have another option for and they have other options for you to be able to connect your server. So you can connect an MCP server just by inputting the URL, the label, the description, and then of course the access API key. So I think this is just more like a default to be able to connect any applications or any tool into your agent. I think this is actually the game changer, because when you come here, you see that most of the applications are still limited, though these are applications that everybody uses on a day-to-day, but the core game changer here is the ability to connect servers and connect their own MCP basically. So, and of course, another thing I think people would really find useful here is you can actually have guardrails for your agents, right? So you can turn on isolation, you can have moderation. Like, it's just really awesome. And one feature I also saw here was you can trigger the reasoning efforts that you want your agent to use. If you want it to be high, if you want it to be low, if you want it to be medium, and you can choose which of the LLM model you want. And you can see, like, it's really awesome. You're not limited to just GPT-5. They have almost all of their advanced models here. I still use the GPT 4.1, so I'm really happy when I saw that they added that here as well. So, I mean, this makes sense. The only downside to it is you have to verify your organization to be able to use the agent kit, right? So I could be wrong, but I tested it out on my other environments. I couldn't use it. So that was something I had to battle with until I reached out to their support through an agent. And that was when I knew that, oh yeah, no, you basically have to wait 90 days to be able to use the same ID to verify across platform, which doesn't make sense. But I mean, for security and the sensitivity of AI, I think it's worth it, right? So yeah, so basically that's a rundown. You can use the transform node, you can use the set states, you can set up logic. And I think this logic, like if you've been in the tech space, you know that logic is everything when developing an application, and it's really mind blowing that you have these functionalities, right? So, and you can add nodes. It's the opportunity is just basically endless here, right? So the only downside to this is if you're really new into AI and building automation, it might be a bit complex for you. So what I recommend is ChatGPT should be your number one should I say technical document, right? So if you look into any documentation, go to ChatGPT and you can use prompts such as assume I'm a beginner, assume I don't know what I'm doing, and just show me the step by step process to do so and so. So let's say you want to build an agent that can send you a weekly summary of the newsletters you get in your email, go to ChatGPT and prompt it out. So I think technically they don't have to build so much documentation, which they already have. But if you're a beginner, a newbie in this space, just go to ChatGPT and prompt out everything. It's going to show you step-by-step processes, including the code you can copy into every node. I think this is going to give Make.com a run for their money because I believe it's pricey, but I mean, it's really going to destroy a lot of market basically. But I'm still an Anytime fan. I still find Anytime very much more simple. I find it more easy to use, and like I'm still an Anytime fan. And the fact that it's open source, updates are always coming out and all that. But I wouldn't write off this new feature with OpenAI. It's really awesome. It's way more advanced than some of the functionalities I get on Anytime. And yeah, so what do you guys think? And let me know in the comments what you're building, what you're testing, and how you're using some of these templates and all that.